Welcome back, everybody. Let's go find her pet.
Her Chloe.
Her Chloe. Oh, almost shot that woman.
Good. And the world wouldn't have noticed.
I need to ask you something.
A brand
If you hit somebody with a wind spell from afar, is it just like farting on them?
Why should I help you, eh? You tell me that.
Because a girl from the village asked me to find her pet. Chloe. Have you seen her?
Chloe, is it? Oh, little Lisette's plaything. Last I saw, the filthy creature was sniffing about the windmill. That girl's old enough to know she should tie her pet up when she's finished playing with it.
The windmill.
Off with you now. I won't have idle branded underfoot.
What are you gonna do? Make me work? Get her, Torgal.
Chloe?
Hello, dog.
More brown than white. You're not Chloe, are you, girl?
What you going on about?
Is that
Oh,
someone napping on the job?
I don't think they're napping.
Don't mind the interruption. The crystal's curse.
Chloe, I was calling you. Didn't you hear me?
What?
Get up now. You've slept long enough. It's time to go home. Chloe? Why did you already turn into a rock? I only made you do a bit of magic. You knew you were my favorite. None of the other Chloes had pretty hair. It could be months before Dad gives me another one. I have to wait until they're too tired to work anymore.
Is that all she was to you? A plaything? Do you really not care that she's dead?
She's not dead. She's a rock.
That? The crystal's curse? That's just how she died. And now she's gone forever. Giving another bearer her name won't change that.
No, don't say that.
No, I want to stay blind to this.
Without that brand, she would have been just another girl. Somebody's daughter. Just like you.
Dad said bearers don't have parents.
Of course he
They
did.
do. Parents that give them away. Families they'll never see again. But you became Chloe's family when you took her in. Remember that. And remember her.
On today's episode of Final Fantasy XVI, Clive gives a child PTSD.
Making children cry since,
I don't know. Probably
20.
one of our games we did it.
Yeah.
It's since that one.
Yeah. So majestic. Jump, 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 jump.
If the people of Moor are as intolerant as Isabel says, it's no wonder the Empire never sent my unit here.
Excuse me.
Are you Bertrand? The dame sent me.
Sounds about right. Only time I hear from her is when she wants something. Well, go on then. What is it?
One of her courtesans has gone missing, and I need to find her. A soldier who may have information on her whereabouts is rumored to have come here to meet with a trader.
Many traders stop to peddle their wares on their way to the capital, but only one's been seen quarreling with a soldier.
Is he still here?
The trader? Oh, yeah. Stubborn sod stood his ground till the soldier got tired of shouting, from what I hear. If you seek him out, keep your head down. Fact is, folks round here would sooner hang a branded than help him. And that's even with the dame's brooch for protection.
Understood.
What do you have for sale?
Oi, don't touch anything.
Gaia Blade 40.
Weren't expecting any new branded until the new moon. You don't...
What's this? A branded? Where's your master? Must I call for the constable?
I come to you from Northreach, at the behest of the Dame. Perhaps you've heard of her.
Why, of course I have. I am the good lady's servant. Oh, what is it that she requires of me?
Rumor has it you were seen arguing with a soldier some few days ago. A soldier with a scar over his eye.
Yes, that's right. He had a comb which he claimed was an antique. Said he wanted to trade it for a newer one. But old though it was, an antique it most certainly was not, as I told him. Nevertheless, he insisted that it was of great value, and was quite vehement about my appraisal. I stood firm, however, and for all his bluster, he still purchased a new comb, albeit an inexpensive one.
And do you know where he went after that?
My customers aren't usually in the habit of telling me whither they are bound, but as it happens, this one did. Yonder ruins, strange as it may sound.
My thanks.
Not at all. I would do
Where's the
anything
yonder
to
ruins?
anything.
Over yonder. Thanks.
Be sure and tell her, won't you,
I don't know.
that I was
I don't know what I expected.
most helpful.
What? What is that from? It's he opens up a bag and the bag clearly had it labeled what it was. He opens it, looks, and he goes, "I don't know what I expected."
I don't know.
I think it's from Friends, but I don't remember what it was.
Look at all this open wild.
It smells of death here, Torgor.
Dogs. Bloated wolves. They've been eating good. And they're in the neighborhood. Jesus. We'll do tornadoes outside.
Tornadoes outside! That's not where I wanted it to go, but okay.
I mean, it moves.
It's getting them wolves. Hello, dog. Are you upset that I killed them with tornadoes?
Damn it all. Bodies. Well, the wolves have been busy. But the blood is long dry.
Well, there's the comb.
So it is you. Tatienne.
If that's true, then the body next to hers will be Yannick's. The girl Yannick went off to sea every night. You said her name was Tatienne.
You. Did you follow me?
Now, why would I do that? Unless you think I'd have good reason to. But no. I was sent to find Yannick.
Did you do this? No.
Well, he could tell that the blood's been there for a while.
Who we're searching for.
Nah, he was a jealous
You know,
sod.
it's been very rare,
Stand the thought of
but
his
back when I had
romance
like a
and
really
romance.
long belt,
Then why
I've
don't
had
you
to
settle
actually
in
do
your
that.
Uh-huh.
But
She's got herself a new
it's
gallant.
it's such a
Tells the
bitch.
ghost and he's gonna find the man and kill him.
Like I like it, but at the same time, I know how fucking annoying it is when the belt's tight and you
Yeah.
gotta unhook it.
If you mean
Yeah.
this comb, it was a gift from the Dame.
If only Yannick had bothered to ask, eh? He might not be rotting on a hill.
I think he meant to ask us something else. He stole the old comb and bought her a new one in the hope they'd wed.
Wed? Where would they have gone? Certainly not back to Northreach with a dame waiting. And we all know what happens to deserters. Tell the dame I'm sorry for her loss. When the lads come to collect Yannick's body, I'll see that Tatienne is delivered to the Vale.
Is that wise?
Oh, there won't be any covering up this mess. The most we can hope for is that the dame doesn't hold it against us. Speaking of which, I saw her in Moor just now.
Which, to be fair, I mean, you can't really blame the other soldiers for it.
Yeah.
They had nothing to do with it. They didn't even know.
It was their private thing.
Oh,
I need to tell Isabel.
it's 88 degrees.
Perhaps the
Thanks
comb
for the
will give us
weather at
something to
8:20 at
remember
night.
Tatienne by.
Yeah. It's fucking nuts, isn't it?
If it was a message that
more
needed
polished
delivering, I
crystal.
could have seen.
You are still in one piece, I see. You will be pleased to hear that your companions have arrived. They said they would meet you at a little chapel to the east of here.
Thank you, but you needn't have come all this way just to tell me. I was on my way to see you.
You found her then?
Unfortunately. Here's her comb.
I see. My dear Tatienne. It is by no means uncommon for a client to fall for a courtesan. Especially a client who's young and far from home. But rarely do such tales have happy endings.
I found this with Tatienne. I believe it was yours.
Thank you for returning it. I shall see that it has a place on her pyre.
Well, that sucked. For
Yeah.
her.
I mean, none of that felt like we accomplished anything. It was
One last gift.
it was
world building.
It was world building. It's one of those like,
Counting
fuck.
on its patrons,
No,
several
there's no
high-ranking
good ending out of
officers the
this.
Imperial Army. According to one of the looser-tongued gentlemen, it would appear that the legions are planning to march south.
Not to mention the same thing.
But did he mention that it was all of the legions? This is no mere skirmish. Were I to guess, I'd say the Emperor planned to abandon the capital. But that couldn't possibly be true now, could it? Take care, Clive.
I'll try.
And thank you again.
Weren't expecting any new brand.
It's a shame the shops don't really have much because there was a new shop there.
Yeah, and I've already looked through his wares too.
Yeah, it's like, man,
you get what you need on the road, and that's
exactly. It's like the most like you don't even need to buy potions when you get into a quote unquote instanced area where
Yeah.
it's like this is the part of the mission. You're tripping over potions.
Mm-hmm.
I guess it's their way to keep you from having 99 high potions for a fight.
I guess.
There have been times on Final Fantasy mode where I've had to heal up and make sure I don't use up all of my potions for a fight.
Oop, wrong button.
As somebody who doesn't do hard modes in games, I feel like it's less of a hard mode and more of a this is how the second run should feel like
Gotcha.
kind of play.
Yeah.
Any trouble on the way?
None worth mentioning.
Found a dead hooker and a guard.
Jill, it's worse than I thought.
Damn, son.
The capital's crawling with soldiers.
You call
Where'd
me
you find
son.
this?
Here I am, the deserter come home.
You do accept
Which
me.
is why we'll be taking the back door.
Cutscene city, baby. Cutscene city, baby.
That man's walking like he's never held a ladder before.
Ooh. The highborn brothels. Feeling a little uncomfortable over here.
I can hear the moaning.
Cheer up, you two. Can't think of a safer place in the Empire than a...
I just sat in a wet
Nice.
spot.
Really? Doesn't seem very private.
I mean, you guys could just get in the spirit of things. I'll just leave. I'm about to get in the spirit of things.
So then, how do we proceed?
We'll be using the glass gate. Tonight, just after sunset.
It must
Where the
smell
shards are loaded for
awful in here.
transport.
Oh, probably.
That is one of the most heavily guarded points in
Sweat,
all of
leather,
South
and jizz everywhere.
Fucking humidity.
Mm-hmm.
Besides, I know a shortcut straight to the heart.
A shortcut.
Humidity.
And how exactly did you come to know about this fatal chink in the Empire's armor?
Let's just say I may have attempted something similar before. And may have ended up running for dear life after being discovered by Bahamut, but that's not important.
Sid, if the mother crystals truly are the cause of the blight,
If you wound me, Jill.
what I'm trying to say is, if the powers that be know all of this, why do they sit idle and allow it to continue?
In case you haven't noticed, the God-fearing people of this realm and their pious leaders care for but one thing, themselves. And they'll do whatever it takes to hold on to power. The rest of us are just a means to an end. The moment you raise your voice against them, you're decried as an outlaw, clapped in irons and slung in a cell to rot.
An outlaw.
Whoever controls the crystals controls the realm. But our kind can wield magic without them. To our rulers, we must seem the most convenient of tools, and the most dangerous.
But what makes them think they have the right to use us? To leave us to die when our bodies are spent?
Does a nobleman weep for a broken mug? A torn tunic? Our fate means nothing to them. No, this isn't a battle you can win with words. Believe me, I've tried, but nothing ever gets through. The world is simply not ready to listen. So to hell with talking. If they won't give us a say, we'll decide our fates another way. You can't blame a man for wanting to bring an end to all this, can you?
I can't. But what of all the people you mean to rob of their comforts? Are you happy for them to call you outlaw?
Sid the Outlaw.
Hell yeah.
Ah, that'll do me.
You might at least pretend to take this seriously.
Have a little faith, Jill.
If we destroy the
don't think
crystals
much of us
and the
are
crystals
things.
release the aether, then the world goes back to normal.
We remember
That's not how that would work.
It should.
That area would be nuked with aether.
But first, we have a gate to crash. And once we're in, there'll be no
We should probably
turning
put the
back.
background on the text.
Your best mate ready.
Maybe in this area and when we're in the desert, yeah.
Yeah, when it's in like if the ground or wherever the bottom of the screen is can be bright.
Yeah. Are we doing the stealth mission now?
Hell yeah, Sid. We're at 20 minutes.
All right.
We both paused to look over at the time.
How much time do we got? Because we got cutscenes and we got like a whole ass map to do. As long as I can save in between, we're all right.
Yeah, you can save whenever. It's just you can't leave.
There are not nearly enough men here.
And it's fortunate the city guard doesn't take sentry assignment as seriously as you do. This bodes well.
Oh.
I'll be a first. This may not be such a terrible plan after all.
And what exactly is that supposed to mean?
Vinny, what are you doing?
Your last secret shortcut was nowhere near as secret as you claimed.
Is that a
That's half the fun of it.
Oh, it's okay.
Perfect plan.
It's the fucking dude from
Plan that'll keep you on your toes, stop you growing.
Game of Thrones. The Night King plays Elden Ring for the first time. He's wearing a mask.
Oh,
Even
Jesus.
life's smallest challenges offer
All
the
right.
opportunity to grow and to change. You must embrace these moments. Allow them to suffuse your heart with a deep sense of fulfillment.
Thanks, Dad.
Escaping death at the hands of an enemy is not my idea of fulfillment.
Something wrong?
Not at all. Just wondering if the two of you had finished.
Right.
You guys done having bro time?
No,
Because it's go time.
never.
Destroy it and the whole thing should come tumbling down.
And if the passage to the inner
This is Shanna Darton Lavitz.
Then we embrace the moment and use it to grow and change. Come on, this way. Try to stay out of sight.
I'll try.
Obviously.
Don't worry, the passage is empty.
Slam that door louder.
Okay. God damn it.
Kick. So glad I got that 800 gil. It'll come in handy later.
Yeah. We were running low on money.
All right, not quite empty. Let's get this over with.
Hello, boyos.
I swear this
You ever seen a tornado inside?
Of course it did.
Of course you did.
plan.
Nice. Beautiful. It's everything I've ever wanted. Kick. Good job.
They never stood a chance.
You're welcome.
Oh, what was that? Oh, that was Torgal coming past me. Okay.
The main tunnel.
That would be my guess. There are sentries everywhere.
And they can't see us.
And all good things must come to an end. We might have a bit more company from now on.
Captain! To arms!
Hello.
Summon the cannoneer!
It is me. Whoop. Excuse you. They're having a time over there. Come here. Oh, this guy.
I think this may be the moment I was talking about earlier.
What have we here? More insects come to be squashed. You will find
Oh,
my
right. This is
water
where we get this
only
guy.
Too happy to oblige.
You're a talker.
Then let's shut him up. Not this time.
Clive. He got a cannon. Alright, flamethrower.
You feel that?
It's ether.
Aether, you smell that? I'm amazed at how often that's been able to be, like, usable.
Repeated, yeah. Oh my god, look at that damage.
Doing God's work.
Holy fuck.
Why won't you die?
Oh, phase 2.
Is he?
Oh, bollocks. He's gonna Kashyyyk.
Okay, phase 2.
Save your bit.
So what?
You'll get none in return.
Not
There's
my
nothing
dog.
But hatred and rage.
Let's end history, mate.
I'll make a tornado inside.
Not this time. You know what to do. Too slow.
Man, he sure kept you away with those will-o-wikes.
Yeah.
Get him, boy. Sick of trouble. You know what to do.
Do it again. Whoop. He's using emulsion.
Hard launch.
Get him, boy. Sick of trouble.
You can't stop the dips.
Man, I can't wait till we get the will-o-wikes upgrade accessory.
Yeah.
The Kashyyyk or no. he was
Get
still-
that and master it so I can move it somewhere else so I can have another move.
There's no way for anyone to go.
get Cyclone back plus the Phoenix flames.
God, duty's a death sentence in this place.
I'll be unstoppable.
Lester cares.
Oop. Why do I have to push R2 to pull lever? Don't look at me like that.
Breathe deep of the blessing, my friends. Still being a dominant doesn't have its benefits.
Sid, this is an ether flood.
There shouldn't be one here, should there? The workers couldn't survive this.
And Drake's breath.
It wasn't here last time.
And it increases the duration for 5 seconds.
To be quick.
Oh, so we're getting it
It
soon.
won't hurt us.
Are we at
I'd
Drake's
rather not
breath?
find out what
Yeah.
he's done to everyone else.
Oh, we'll just make sure to look for chests. This is also the area where you get the coral sword.
Okay. So look for chests.
Mm-hmm. I remember it being after Explodey Guy.
Damn.
Could you have imagined?
Yeah, absolutely.
Me to my Charmander after hitting level 7. Do Ember?
The miners. The gods.
Too far gone. Leave there's no monsters of them. All we can do now is put them out of their misery.
Isabel said she thought the Empire might be planning to abandon the capital.
There's
This be why?
I love those memes where it's like the text at the top, but especially if it's a video, where it's like the text at the top is just slowly being blacked out to do another message.
Yeah.
And
Those guards at the gate.
it
They weren't there to keep people out.
so it was
there to keep the Akashic
a
in.
video of Yoda screaming, like a little puppet Yoda,
Mm-hmm.
and it says when you're on the edge of breaking down at work, and they just took away it says when you're edging at work.
Jesus Christ.
I'm just scrolling through shit at this point.
I'm getting lost.
It's okay.
There it is.
There's only one direction to go.
Good. Down. I'm so good at kicking boards.
So necessary. God, I love it.
God of boards.
God of boards.
Come on. Whoop.
Doesn't look that far. Right.
Fuck! No.
How could this happen to me? I've made my mistakes.
Whoop. 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 Hurry. Hurry. Hurry.
Not quite as spry as I used to be.
I'll take that as a thank you.
Look on the bright side. At least you won't get lost.
Dude, you're welcome. And this looks like an arena. What? War cry. Oh, he didn't deserve that. He wasn't even a part of this.
Oh, okay. I'm looking at the accessories that increase the power of our attacks.
Uh-huh.
The one for Flames of Rebirth increases by 8%,
Yeah.
and it's the chronolith thing.
Oh, okay.
And I'm pretty sure the one that reduces cooldown time is coming up. You might be near the Coral Sword.
Oh, Jill got him.
I feel it's like to the left.
It's probably on the way.
It probably is, but I feel like it's like in this room because this room is familiar to me. Something about it.
There's a lot of these rooms. It might be the next one.
Did you go all the way to the wall
I
where you're
did.
headed now?
Can't go up there. Yep, that's it.
Hmm.
I think there's a second one of these rooms, though.
Maybe. But the thing that reduces the cooldown is by 12 seconds.
Ooh.
So that's significant.
And that's for all abilities?
That's for Flames of Rebirth.
Oh. Still good, but...
I mean, I'm trying to boost what we have. The one for Willow Wikes only increases the duration of them being on for 5 seconds.
That's fine.
I mean, it's something, but I feel like I would prefer to have like more of them.
Yeah.
Or like more damage from them. Because, for example, if you have that upgrade and you're fighting like the Cannoner, and he's like just pushing you away for those 5 seconds, what didn't really do anything.
Mm-hmm. Not sure if that's the way to go. That gave me an autosave, so I'm gonna guess so. Alright. That wasn't worth it. Okay. Get down here, war worm. Good job, team.
Four pinches of magic ass.
How tall are you?
Ooh, the big boy.
He's a champion.
Unload. Got him. I like numbers.
Me too.
Nice. He was already dead, but thanks. That's the way to go. Look around this room. Oh, goodness.
Oh, no.
Hmm.
You gonna be alright?
Yeah, just imploding. Alright, so nothing. Why can't I take that hammer?
It's not supposed to be there.
Can't I get that hammer?
How do people like that exist in this world?
What?
They're just that fucking big.
They work out.
I see they replaced that wooden door with something a little more sturdy.
There's the coral sword. So did we just miss the other thing then? Or is it still on its way?
It's after a boss fight.
Oh, okay, cool. Let me in!
Count to 3.
What happened to 2?
Ask 1.
Once more.
Aye, seeing as you're trying now.
Why don't we just grab that hammer from earlier?
Right. Just swing the
Who's that
hammer.
gonna keep us out?
It's a trick I learned from Joshua.
You know, he's my brother. I killed him.
Yeah. That's my character right now.
The mother crystal's just up ahead.
Is it? I can't see a thing.
Well, unless someone's moved it.
I see a light. My god, it's the crystal.
There's no one about.
I knew it would be big. But this...
There. That's our way into the inner sanctum. You'd think they'd have patched that up by now. A sorry state the Empire's in.
Wait. You don't mean...
Yep, that's the way I got
A
out.
little game of hide and seek with Bahamut ended here. A tragic cost to this remarkable architecture. Don't blame me, he started it.
But how did he make it out alive?
I went through there. Weren't you listening?
I walked. You should try it.
You know, you should really pay more attention, Clive. With that, we'll see you guys in the next episode.
Oh shit.